It's time for the visit with the person of high strangeness. We're all in green. Look at that. We have a green screen. You know, it used to be blue, but now that it's green, we're going to explain a few things to you. A few years ago, you was all really, really familiar with CK, my wonderful niece here. There we go.
Yeah. Hello, Lillian.
Lillian, yeah. And so anyway, so she's been here visiting from Europe, and we had art walks the other day, and a lot of people recognized you, know?
Yes.
Yeah. So they said, well, why don't you go up to the station and tell us what you've been doing? So that's what we're doing today. I lost my thought. I'm getting kind of old here.
Well, we have a kind of Kaffeeklutsch. Kaffeeklutsch means we are sitting here, drinking coffee, talk about this and that. So.
That's what she says.
Yeah, what you say.
When I was young, what we called Kaffeeklutsch, we would go sit on street, on cafes, on street cafes, and we would sit and watch the people go by, and then we would less than, I don't know what that word is in English, but you would sit there and you would talk about people, what you didn't like and how they dressed and what you thought, where you thought they were going. So klutsch means like a gossip, like a coffee gossip. Mm-hmm. In reality, you was out there sitting talking about people.
Yeah, people and
people gossip.
Yeah.
Good. She's the people. So go ahead. Where you been? Where warst du?
Yeah, I was what that called Bremerton.
Oh, she's already in the United States. Yeah. I was going way back when. Okay, now she's talking about now. Since she's been here, she's been to Bremerton. Okay.
Yeah, Bremerton, and I went shopping in big
lots.
Big shops, yeah.
Big lots.
Big lots. Mm-hmm. And Walmart. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Her suitcase broke.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
That's why I went to big lots.
Yeah, my suitcase in front my suitcase, it was falling down, and when I was flying over here, it was so hot and I had to change my clothes. And I went to the restroom and I had to open my suitcase, but the zipper was broken then too, and I had to choose to get harder or broken my suitcase. I broke it. So.
She broke your suitcase.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is here with social media, of course, we're all on Facebook. So if you want to find us somewhere along down, we're going to show you how to get a hold of CK. With social media, we are so involved in people's personal life, except we never see them anymore. So that suitcase actually came from one of our friends from Facebook.
Yes, that suitcase comes from
Rosie Markle, and you met her. She came to visit
from North Dakota.
From North Dakota. Yeah. She's the one that told us before the oil bust came in North Dakota. We took you to Williston. That's where all the oil people went. Oh, there she go. Yeah. And you see, everything's so impersonal now. And so sometimes people come and visit, and I think we have a community suitcase. One takes it from here to the next one. Yeah. So the community suitcase is broken, yeah. So, but mainly what they want to know, where you've been, what you've been doing at home.
At home.
At home.
Well, I'm a nurse. I take care to a man. He is in a coma patient.
He is in a vegetative state.
Genau. Yes. Yeah. So that is my work, and I have grandkids too, 3 of them, and 2 lives in my house. So they always come up and keep me busy. Going on and busy, yeah.
I'm going to inject something here. Claudia wasn't always a nurse. When you was really young,
Yeah.
she worked in a bakery. She made pastries, a bakery
Yeah.
chef.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Then later she had a cafe. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
She had a cafe, and then she does past life regressions. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So every time Claudia, she keeps reinventing herself. So one year she came, and she wanted to immigrate here. No?
Yeah.
And you had a degree in psychotherapy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so the American government said, we're not taking people like you at the moment. You have to be a nurse.
Yeah.
So she said, okay. She went back and became a nurse, and now
Yeah.
they're not taking nurses. Oh, and then they fell in love and got married.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I married. Yeah.
and that's how she ended up with where she is now. Yeah.
How the race goes. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah. So we all had a hand in her evolution. We did.
Yep.
Okay, and then 2 years ago, she was here, and my oldest granddaughter, Tamara, we was having a baby shower. And
Well, you told me we have to go to baby shower for Tamara, and I said, what is that? And yeah, well, go there and look. And I went over there, and yeah, I was surprised. Oh, that is wonderful, right? And I thought, well, we don't have that in Germany, so maybe I can do that too. Yeah. So I started writing a book, but it's not finished yet. And I created by myself baby shower bingo cards. Yeah, I have one over here. So maybe you can zoom it in.
yeah,
Yeah.
someone will zoom it for you. While we're trying to show you this, I've been in the United States 50 years. There we go. We had 9 babies, and I never had given my children a baby shower because I didn't know what it was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm writing the book.
And,
Yeah,
and so now you're
Okay.
turning baby showers into a business?
Yeah, yeah. I'm just starting it, and I try to sell my baby shower bingo cards. I have to plan it to make it in English too, and sell it then over here too. Yeah.
So every time she comes, she takes something, she imports something new to Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
So you are now a grandmother.
Yeah, yeah,
Doesn't take very long. We just get old.
yeah. Then how it goes. Yeah, yeah. I have one grandchild is a boy. His name is Leon. He's 6 years old now, and the other one is Taylor. He will get in May 3 years
You'll be
old.
3.
And my daughter, she have a sweet son too. He's now about 18 months old. Yeah,
His name is Noah.
Noah. Yeah,
In-
like Arche Noah.
Yeah, and you see, it's real important that we pick the right names for the children.
Yep.
So and I'm still part of her family, you know. So when she said, we're gonna name him Noah, I was appalled because I thought, oh my God, you're putting a lot of burden on the kid. Supposing he forgets an animal in his ark, right? But Noah seems to be, he has a handle on everything, so yeah. So I thought Noah was a name that puts a lot of burden on a person, but he can do it.
So he is born on the 6th of January. That is in Germany. It's holiday, die Heiligen Drei Könige.
Oh, the 3
Yeah,
holy kings.
Yeah, yeah. On that day he's
And
born
his
too.
name is
yeah.
Noah, so imagine what they set him up for. Wow. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. In case you're wondering, I have to say something about that. You got some shoes here. I've been having a rough time in my own private life, and in order to the word depressed to me is not a word. I mean, how do you depress something, you know? So I don't use that word. So when I get a little down, what I usually do, I'll go find something that makes me happy. So we were going to Kohl's. I have the art of coaling, I call it, down to a science where almost like the coupon people, no?
Yep. No, extreme couponing.
Extreme coupon people, I can buy things $600-700 worth of stuff at Kohl's for $20. So one day I was over there and they had these shoes and they were happy and they were happy and they were happy. But they were $64. So I said, oh wow, I can't do that. So the next day I went back and they had them on sale for $26.99. I had $20 in Kohl coupons and I thought, you know what, I am never going to be able to wear these shoes because one time, this is before you start coming in the picture, I fell off the stage here in the studio and I broke my leg in 3 places. So I can't wear high heels anymore. So I bought the shoes because they got me unpressed, you know, and happy. And what did we do with them?
Yeah, well, when I came in your house, I was looking up, and there was hanging up on the
Ceiling.
on the ceiling. I said, "Oh, what is that?"
My happy shoes. I hung on the ceiling.
Happy shoes, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we're at a point where we just have to do happy things. It can get you out of the funk, if you know what I mean. So 2 years ago we went to LA.
Yes, with the plane.
We didn't buy shoes. We bought
Yeah,
purses.
yeah, purses.
We bought purses.
Purses. 3 years ago, I had a vacation with my daughter Katerina to Italy, and on the beach there was many men, and they were selling bags. And he wanted that I buy a bag too, and I said, no. I buy my bag in LA.
In LA?
Yeah, he was looking at me.
You couldn't argue with that, huh?
Oh, yeah, it was so funny.
It
Yeah,
was high society.
yeah.
That's right. I
Yeah,
wouldn't-
because all the men are coming and selling those
Vendors.
bags, yeah, umbrellas too.
Probably they all, what do you call those? Counterfeiters. Do you know, last time I came from York, I had designer bags with me. Leo Vuitton's, MCM's, and Christian Dior's. And they stopped me at the airport and they wanted to examine my purses. And I said, well, sure, go right ahead. And they wanted to see if they were originals or if they were counterfeiters. And I said, well, if I bought them somewhere else, and they said, we would confiscate them. And they said, you can actually take a Christian Dior back to the pawn shop. Did you know that?
No, no.
To Fund House, yeah. You can take those bags.
Cool, yeah, yeah. So, if you need money,
If you need money.
buy first a bag from Christian Dior and bring it on.
But back then, designer bags wasn't fashion in America. I remember sending purses here,
Yeah.
and they said, they're nice, but why do they have writing all over the place? You know. So you didn't buy from the cheap vendors. Good for you. Yeah. So you work crazy hours.
Yeah, I have 12-hour shift, always from 8 to 8, and yeah, so we need more people to do that, more nurses. Well, I think over here in US too, so we have to work many hours, yeah, day after day. We have day shift, night shift, and have to go to day shift again. Yeah, that is hard. And in the hospitals and seniors' homes, they cut the Stellen, they cut the Arbeitsplätze off. They cut
The staff.
yeah, the staff. And so you have to work for 2 or 3 or 4 people. Yeah. It's crazy, so crazy, yeah.
So she comes on vacation, and I slip in the bathtub and I break some ribs.
So, yeah.
So now When I wake up in the morning, I do this,
Coffee.
and then
Yeah,
I do
coffee.
this.
Cigarette.
And just take care of me. What do you think of that?
So I'm
what a
still
vacation.
working. I'm still working.
But it's getting better. It really,
Yeah,
really is.
yeah.
But I busted my butt. I really, really do. Uh-huh. So that's your vacation. Um, let's get back to the baby stuff. So
Yeah.
you're doing shopping?
Yes, I buy that baby shower and clothes, baby clothes in England. I buy it over there and then I sell it over eBay. I have by eBay shop, my own shop, and I sell it then over there. Yeah.
So if you're getting your baby clothes from England,
Yeah.
why are we going to the outlets?
Because I want to bring special clothes and stuff. I want to sell them for the people.
I like for you to know, during the winter, those of you that know me know I'm a hermit most of the time, and I live in cyberspace. I leave my house twice a month. Once is to go shopping, and once to get some gas and maybe run a couple of errands. Since she has been here, I have been somewhere every day, every day. So on Monday, in 2 days, we're going to go to Centralia and do the malls,
Yeah.
the outlets. But in the meantime, I'm almost perfect in, I sit on the, what do you call those? She don't know. It's a little thing, you sit in it and you.
That electronic cars, yeah,
You
yeah.
sit in it. Scooters, thank you. Electric scooters. And I have it down almost to a science, except that Fred Meyer's, you can turn them, but at Walmart, you turn them and you can go this way. You can turn them this way. At Fred Meyer's, you can't. So you get there and then you get stuck, and then everybody wants to say, get out of the way, you old lady. But I'm almost perfect. Or else I couldn't do this. I couldn't do it. Yeah. You go shopping like that at home?
No, we don't have that, no.
It makes you tired.
Yeah.
And so they're going to send, and then Lacey, for those of you that haven't heard, I'm sure you have, we're going to get outlets in Lacey. And we now have a Sonics drive-in, not drive-in, a Sonics. You know, what they do is you sit in your car and they come to the window and you roll down the window and they will sell you stuff. Yeah, that'll be good too.
I don't know that, no.
So all your baby stuff is going to be on eBay?
On eBay and on my Facebook page too. I have another page, and yeah, over there too. Yeah.
I thought when she talked about importing baby showers, originally I thought is like a wedding planner. You know what a wedding planner is? A person that makes the parties. That's what I thought you was going to be.
No, not yet, not yet.
But is that where you're going eventually?
Eventually, yeah, yeah. I want to open a store in Nuremberg where I live. That's my plan too, and make little Modeschau, was heißt?
Fashion shows.
Fashion
Baby
shows,
fashion
yeah.
shows.
Make little fashion shows. I want to make creative shops for the people. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, well, I thought she was going to be like a party planner. That's what I thought originally.
No.
Yeah. And so then,
But it's a good idea.
good idea. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. The other thing I wanted to mention for those of you that we can name a price. That would be advertising. We can't do advertising. You cannot do advertising on TCTV. But the whole thing is here. For those of you that have had past life regression, she's in town. If you need to get a hold of her, call me. And what is a past life regression?
Past life regression, yeah. That I can put you in other life. You can really see what you was in other life, what you
Past
have
life.
been, or past lives, yeah. What you done. Maybe you will met family members over there. Yeah, I work with the inner guide. Maybe you have some problems. We can look. Often is like on the other life, the problems comes. Yep.
I'll translate it.
Yeah.
In past life regressions, you're not under hypnosis, you're just there.
Nope.
And I've seen her do it. So you sort of have it's a relaxed state, and you remember some of the past lives that you had, and sometimes you bring problems from another lifetime.
Yeah.
And you don't know that you're doing it,
Yeah.
so you're repeating it. And once you understand that, oh, been there, done that, then you can go forward. And I've actually seen it done where when people realize that, they totally change their life, and it really comes out for the better, you know. I never see anything, I always throw it in outer space.
Well, example, when I was young, I always had people around me. They was drunk, drinking, and all that problems, what they have, and me then too. Well, I'm not drinking, but the people around me, and I made it with myself. And so I found out that in a other life, I saw me as a very old man. I was drunk. I was terrible. I was hitting my wife, and money was gone. On that time, that money was gone. So then I auflösen.
Dissolved?
I dissolved that problem with my inner guide. I excused me to my family on that time.
Apologize?
Yeah, and then I came back, and I was wondering, all the people around me who was drinking suddenly goes away. I have no problems with them.
Is that why I don't drink anymore?
I don't drink.
No, but I did.
Maybe.
Do you remember when
Yeah.
you was a little girl?
Yeah,
What did I ask you to do in the mornings?
yeah. Buy me some cognac.
Go get me
Cognac,
some cognac.
cognac,
And
what
she
I
would
call
go
it,
to the
yeah.
store and got cognac.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Always
really
the
true.
people around me. Yeah,
We were all drinkers, yeah.
yeah.
I haven't had a cognac in 30 years. It's because of her past life, you see. But I've seen it done, and it's really been helpful. So we can talk about this if you want to or not.
Okay.
We don't get a lot of European news in America, and your Merkel lady imported a lot of refugees. Do you have a thought on that?
What means refugees?
Flüchtling.
Flüchtling?
If you want to talk about that, we can. If not, we don't.
So, yeah. Well, in Germany, many serious people was coming in last summer. Thousands of them, they comes in with buses, and we had after the border. How is it? Border.
Borders.
After the borders, we have places with tents for them, and we gave them food and clothes and all that. Yeah, many people come over here. But now there are too many. Well,
Too many.
Germany is a small country, you know, and after.
I think Germany is smaller than Texas, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, and before, I don't know, really 5-6 months, they closed the border. They closed the border. You can't go in anymore with a passport. And then, after that, they closed the border in Croatia Switzerland,
Austria?
Austria, Bulgaria, Poland, like that is closed.
Now, on the social networks, I belong to just several groups of ex-soldiers. That were stationed in Germany. Some kind of way, I don't know, maybe I was looking for people or something. But what I understand from there is that the old American military posts have all been converted into refugee housing. At one point, empty apartments were confiscated, besetzt, no? Yeah, were confiscated. And so we just don't hear too much about what's going on there, but they sure took in a lot of people, yeah. So.
Yeah, yeah.
So when the babies are born there, they're German nationals, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like here, yeah. If you're born on the soil, that's what you are. Do you think it's going to continue like that, or it has to stop?
Well, it's not so anymore because they closed the border.
Borders.
Yeah, but now they come with boats over the Adriatic, yeah, and they get drunk. Drowned, yeah.
Yeah, drowned. Yeah,
Well,
lot of drowned.
in the small boat comes maybe 100 people, and on it's about 400 or 500 people. Yeah, they are dying. Many people are dying. Kids, babies. It's horrible. Yeah.
Well, how are they going to find jobs for everybody?
Yep, that's a problem. Jobs and new places where they can live. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we have elections now,
Yeah.
we know how that's going. And Germany has elections this year too, right?
I see. Yeah.
I think this year.
Yeah. Yes.
When? And the reason I'm asking is, if you remember the predictions that I did back in October for America, this was before all this happened. I saw a problem with Mrs. Merkel, but I didn't know what it was. And I said there would be changes with Mrs. Merkel. So I'm going by the assumption that when they vote, Mrs. Merkel is not going to be chancellor anymore, that they're going to exchange her. Do you think that is going to change the refugee status, or is that permanent? Das heißt für immer.
No, I think when she's going, and the next one will be quitted.
Well, cut it off, yeah. And at that time, back in October, I didn't know what it was, but it now becomes apparent to that's that is happening. Now, when I came to the station today, I found something, and it says providing communication resources to build stronger communities. That was laying on the desk, and basically what it does, it explains to you what we are doing. I'll read it to you. It says Dresden Community Television is a non-profit community media access center located on the west side of Olympia. We are open to all members of our community and are here to facilitate your media and communication needs. Learn to use cameras, edit software, studio production, documentary, and more. We are more than TV. We are a learning community. To find out more, visit us on our website or give us a call. And I thought that was really cool, because lots of times when we go places, people, we say TCTV, and they say, what's that? So I thought I'd show you that. I'm going to drop it now, okay? There. But anyway, stop by sometimes and see what the good people here at the station are doing. You went to Art Walk?
Yes.
I didn't. She did.
No, yeah. Your ribs was hurting.
Right.
Yeah, the artwork, yeah, it was so cool, yeah, I like it, yeah. There was animals, the people was making a lot of animals, yeah, on the art way.
I saw footage of the Guidak dancer. I'm not going to explain it to you. Artwork 2016 is online. I'm not sure where it is, TCTV or YouTube. Take a look at the Guidak man. I was just fascinated with the whole thing. And then you like one? If you know what a Guidak looks like, it just kind of go from there.
Well, my favorite was the V, was heißt V? Peacock.
Peacock.
Peacock, genau. The peacock, that was really grateful. They was walking, and I think they have 15 people to make that one peacock. And then they was staying and put that up. That was wonderful.
They said it took 25 people to carry it.
Yeah, yeah. Genau.
So we do really cool stuff in Olympia. No wonder she comes all the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of new houses you haven't seen?
Yeah, they're building many, many houses. Well, many people. And I think many kids live with a husband and 1 or 2 kids in a big house. So when there are more people, they need more houses, I think. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Okay. Well, there is a family and they have 4 kids. And every kid
Needs a bedroom.
need a house when they have a husband or a wife, and the kids. I mean,
I think I know what she means.
yeah.
As the people multiply, the houses multiply. Is that what you mean?
Huh?
Multiply in houses. Wo es immer mehr gibt.
No.
No.
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, many years ago, there is a family, and all the family lives together in
Like
one
a long house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now.
Now I know what you
Yeah.
mean. Yeah, now everybody, okay. Okay, just like back to Germany here. In Germany, when you go to a restaurant, okay, there's a table and there's 4 chairs. There's one person sitting here and another person you've never seen before sits down and they say, darf ich, means may I? And you sit down, and if there's 2 chairs left, you sit down. And then you have 4 people per table. In America, you have 1 person per table, and then they say, we're all full. And you want to say, what about those empty chairs? Right? Same thing with the houses. Now everybody wants their own table.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Right?
true. Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
scared me. Yeah. Yeah.
But the good thing is they're painting them different colors. Before everything was tan, brown, white. Now you have colorful,
Yeah, yeah.
colorful stuff here.
I have a pink one.
Yeah. Your house.
Yeah.
If you go to my website, you'll actually see a picture of a house. It's pink.
And a motorcycle on my wall, yeah.
Yeah,
Outside, yeah.
yeah. They put hung the motorcycle on the outside of the building. How did you keep it up there?
Well, it was my husband, my brother, and 2 friends, yeah, 4. We needed 4 people, and we,
Hoisted it.
Yeah.
It's hanging on the house.
yeah.
And you think I'm strange. Yeah. Yeah, so it was the old mill, no? Was the old mill?
Yeah, it was, yeah, 150 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. In fact, she was here when the sale closed. Remember? And you turned it into a store and a cafe.
Yes, I renovated, yeah, downstairs, and I made a small coffee, yeah, but the tourists just come on the summertime, and so I need in the winter time money too. So I close it, yeah. It's,
The year this took place, her and I went on the road. She was here 19 days. we went on the road and we covered 8 states. We went to Colorado, we went to the Navajos, we went everywhere. And on the way back, we stopped in Bliss, Idaho, at the Rock Museum. And there was a gentleman there, I don't know, he kind of took a liking to Claudia, and he gave her some old Native American flags and sent them home with her. And he gave me a stone. We had it tested. It's an aquamarine. No. It's an amethyst when it's daylight. And when it's dark, it's an amethyst. No, an aquamarine. And we tested that. And we had never seen a stone that's 2 things in one. And then a few weeks later, he died.
Yeah.
He was making some political signs, and he got stung by a mosquito. And he got West Nile virus, and he died.
Yep.
So you had a lot of American motives in your cafe, no?
Yeah.
You celebrate Halloween, our holiday, you celebrated there. Hast immer unsere Feiertage gefeiert?
Yeah, most of them, yeah. Yeah.
One time she would leave with a suitcase full of Halloween stuff
Yeah.
and Easter stuff. And
Yeah. Yeah. Easter, yeah.
This time she bought dresses that looked like flags, hats that looked like flags, jackets that looked like flags. Well, we go to Centralia and we buy Seahawks stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah. For my son, yeah. He was looking all the games, yeah, in Germany, yeah. Yeah.
You need to stop sometimes. I know life's really hard, but if you stop sometimes and you talk to people, you find out they do all kinds of strange things. And everybody has a specialty. Everything is important. Everybody, no? Everybody has a story to tell. And if we just continue that, on and on and on, maybe we can get along better, Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, everybody have his special things, and I think he must trauen.
Trust?
He must trust himself to put that out of him. So that other people see that, or hear, or listened, or something like that, yeah. And growing.
Is your mic scratching?
I don't know.
Control room, is your mic scratching?
It's full in.
Oh, okay. Looked
You
scratchy
hear my
to me.
heartbeat? Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Control of the TV camera.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, instead of always,
yeah. Keep it for himself, and yeah. So you can learn from the other people what they are doing, yeah. And then, yeah.
to give you a little example, now this happened to me last night. You remember the book And the Moral of the Story is? It's a bestseller again, but I was in a little town called Greenville. In Greenville, the people, they dressed weird, and I thought weird, and I had weird stories. They always wanted to arrest me. And so by writing that book, I kind of put Greenville on the map. And during that time period, during that time period, in the town square, there was always young people, teenagers at the time. They would come and want to talk to me. And I would ask them to get a note from their parents so I wouldn't get in trouble talking to these kids. And so there was this one particular gentleman. His name is Dennis Kelly. And he used to come every day, and I leave the door unlocked, and he'd bring food, and all kinds of different things. Well, he became first he went to Burning Man, then he became a DJ on the radio station in Greenville, and then he went, And he has his own son now. And so I found out he writes books. So yesterday he said he would send me one of the original books that he wrote, and thank you for taking the time to talk to him when he was a kid. But I had to get a note from the parents. You know what I mean? So you never know what you say to a person that makes a difference. Weiter? You say something now? Now it's your turn to say something.
No, it's my turn. Well, I'm thinking now, what can I say? And then I thought maybe Tafel. Die Tafel. We
Tafel.
have in Germany.
Oh, Tafel,
Die
yeah.
Tafel. I think that's a good idea.
Good idea, yeah.
Yeah, die Tafel. Okay, die Tafel means the other store spends food.
It means table.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Spends
like
food
an
that
offering table.
what is not looking anymore good, or that is a small Ablaufsdatum.
It has a close expiration date.
Yeah, yeah. So they keep it and then give it to people. They don't have money. Yeah. So you don't. They don't throw away the food, and the other people, the poor people, they need them. They can have them, you know.
Yeah.
And the food is really good.
On Friday, I heard
yeah.
it, no? On Friday.
Yeah, yeah.
Every Friday.
Yeah. Yeah.
So instead of having food banks, you just go to the store and you get
Genau,
what you
food
need.
bank. Yeah.
Instead of throwing it away.
Yeah.
In restaurants, they throw everything away too?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to do that too when I had the coffee. I baked the cake, apple cake, and when it's a rainy day, I can sell it. Well, after weeks, I can't eat so many apple cakes, so you throw it away.
Throw
you
it
know
away.
that, yeah, no.
But you're not allowed to give it away. You're not allowed to give it away.
I'm allowed, yes, yeah. I have neighbors and kids
Stuff like
around
that,
me,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, here you
So,
have to throw
yeah,
everything
you know,
away.
it's good, yeah.
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 So back to the refugees for a minute. Is there enough food supply in Germany to feed all these people? Or do other countries help? Ist da genug Essen, dass die ganzen...
Yeah, we have enough to eat.
have enough.
Yeah, yeah. But the people don't have enough money. You need 2 jobs to get around the month. Because the rent for your home, house, apartment, whatever, is going up, and the food is going up. Yeah.
But there are programs to house and feed the refugees. Da ist ein Programm, wo das alles, die machen das alles.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so. Oh, man.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of problems. Last week we took you to Croatia, and one of the things in that show, it was actually called Croatia, it showed the some of the buildings where the whole front of the building was almost in ruins. It was all chipped and everything. And I don't understand, like when you watch CNN or MSNBC, when you see the what they call it, collateral damage, when you see all the buildings, all these wonderful structures, they blow them all up to the kingdom come, and they've been there for hundreds of years, and it just makes me wonder why we do that, you know. And people don't have a place to live. For crying out loud, they sleep under the bridge. Yeah. In some places, you have laws. It's illegal to be homeless. What do you do with your homeless?
Yeah, well, many people live under the bridge. Also, we have special houses where they can go over the night, just over the night.
Shelters?
Yeah. And that's all, huh?
That's all, yeah.
But I heard many homeless people don't want to go back in the Sozialisation.
In civilization.
Yeah. Many people don't want that, yeah.
I wonder why. I did shows on homeless. Actually, I did 6 shows on the homeless here in Olympia, and I never asked that question, except one of the women said it's. She used the book The Little Prince, and the reference to that Little Prince book she made was that when we're trying to help somebody, and she said it's like when you tame something, you become responsible for it. You got to take care of it. And a lot of people, they just they want to help, but they want to set the rules, when to help and what to do. For instance, she said, well, let's say I said, well, I'm going to feed you at noon, and that's when I want you here. So maybe at noon they have somewhere else to go, or they're looking for a friend. They have, they're supposed to meet. So when we set these rules that interferes with the schedule or the circumstances that they have. So she said that sometimes, don't force your ideas on people, because the rules are different and the lifestyle is different. And unless you really want to become responsible for somebody, then you just don't do that, right? We almost, we got 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So, it's your big moment, Claudia. What would you like to say to the people? She's speechless.
Yeah.
What thought would you like to leave the people?
Yeah, I'm always saying, stay by yourself, but keep open. for
Keep an
other.
open mind.
Yeah, keep open mind, yeah. Love yourself and give love to the other people. And was heißt nicht erwarten?
Don't expect.
Don't expect from other people.
Don't
So,
expect
yeah,
anything.
Yeah, yeah,
It's good advice,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
yeah. But I just told it with the food, it's horrible to throw away the food, good food, and other people are hungry. Yeah, watch Mother's Earth. Yeah.
You don't use GMOs in Germany, right? They outlawed
What?
GMOs, genetically engineered food.
I'm not sure. I think yes. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think you
Yeah,
don't
I see.
you don't use that. Yeah. So when it comes to where am I going with this? I think your food is a lot healthier than what we get here, because everything is.
I don't think so. No, no,
It's not better.
no, no.
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 Scratch that.
Yeah.
She brought me some bread when she came. Yes, she did.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought you had was GMO free.
No, they said it's okay, the food, but I don't think so. I'm allergic a lot on food stuff, and when you read that and they said it's wheat and eggs in it and so, and I'm not allergic on that, and I eat them and I get that says to me there is something else in
There's
it,
something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it may be what they feed the chicken or something.
Yeah. Antibiotica, yeah.
Antibiotics
Yeah.
and things like that. Yeah.
We don't need antibiotica, we have enough.
Yeah.
Don't help anymore.
Yeah. So next few weeks, I think I'll give you some old shows. Everything in the prediction is finished, so we will go into the studio and do another prediction show at one point. I can't give you date or anything, but we will do that. And like I think in the meantime, I'll give you some older shows that is very timely now because it deals with subjects that's going on right now. I'm going to thank my crew, and yeah, it was. It's been really hard. You know, my original crew, they are all grown. They're all grown, and they have their own families. So here we are forming a new family of people that work together and do things together, and I really, really appreciate that. And I'm not any help at all because anything with computers, you know, I can't compute that in my head. So I really appreciate the patience that everybody has with me. And you can see me on Facebook, on YouTube, Sigeria.com. All the books are there. I still write the newsletter every month. And Claudia is you're on YouTube, no?
Yeah. Also
Yeah, not
with
YouTube.
you. Facebook, yeah.
Facebook, yeah. Are you on Twitter?
No.
Oh, I'm not on.
Facebook, yeah.
Well, actually, I have a Twitter account. I never go there. I have to tell you about this. I signed in on Twitter, and the next thing you know, the first people that followed me was everybody, all the actors from Star Trek.
Oh, cool.
So I had Mr. Spock and everybody, and I said, oh, this is cool, right? But it just gets overwhelming. It's too much. So
Yeah.
I'm just on Facebook, yeah. And you're leaving when?
I'm leaving in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So if you need to get a hold of Claudia, you know how. And stop us in the street. We always stop
Yep.
in and talk, no?
Yep.
Yep. And what else? Other than that, everything's good.
Do you know what? Schlewowitz. We
Oh,
can
yeah,
make
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Last week we had a show and there was a word we couldn't think of.
Yeah. Okay. In Croatia, they have Schlewowitz. Schlewowitz is a schnapps.
It's a schnapps.
Schnapps.
Yeah, it's a
Schnapps.
drink.
Alcohol. Well, and they have a lot. And the people said it tastes good. Yeah. And burning self by itself too. Yeah.
Moonshine.
Yeah.
Bootlegging. Yeah.
So whenever you go to Croatia, try Schlewowitz.
Schlepowitz. That's what it
Schlewowitz.
was. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a hell of a name. Schlepowitz.
Schlewowitz,
I can't
yeah.
even say it. Yeah. Only in Croatia, no?
Yeah, Croatia. Yeah.
And that's like Uzo. What is it
Uso,
called?
yeah. Greece.
Oh
Uso comes
my
from
God.
Greece.
First
Greece,
time
yeah.
I drank Uzo,
Yeah.
I didn't know my name. The next day, you see, I shouldn't have drank the water. The Uzo was fine. I took a sip of water the next day, and I was so drunk.
Yeah.
So
Sick. Yeah.
sick. No, just drunk.
Oh, God.
Yes, that's right. So I thank you for coming.
Yeah.
I thank you for joining us. And come see us next week. We'll show you something. And what else?
So, yeah, you can write me on Facebook, add me, yeah, ask me if you have question. Yeah.
In case you haven't noticed, it's almost summertime. Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting warm, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. So we'll see
I
you.
hate the winter time. Yeah,
I
no,
hate winter
oh,
time too. And friends in Australia, you get in winter, we'll send you pictures of sunshine, okay? That's it, I
Ja,
think.
fertig, ja. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Fertig.
I think that's it. Look at that. Oh, how cool.
Sicher.
Aren't these so cool shoes?
Gute Idee, ne? Ja.
Huh, look at the shoes. They go with my dress. Look at it. They go with my dress.
Muss ich mal anschauen.
It's so
Geschafft. Ich
cool.
muss so aufs Klo, ey, von dem Kaffee.
Huh? And it's so cool.